Yes, yes, fatherhood forever. More power. Kingmakers and super dads, kings and princes. Sons need their fathers. And what do fathers need? Well, I'll tell you what we all don't need. Friendly fire. Let's think about this one. It's called selfish dream. I didn't ask for help because I needed it. What I need is to be part of a team. Yeah, I could pursue success on my terms only, but I don't have a selfish dream. Okay, let's look at line 1. I didn't ask for help because I needed it. Well, why would you ask for help if you didn't need it? There are a couple of reasons. Perhaps you're trying to build relationship. I remember my father asking me to give him a haircut when he was very old. And I thought, what's the point? Or rather, to give him a shave. I thought, what's the point? You can do that yourself. I missed the point. And now I regret it. Or I remember my own son offering to give me a shave. I thought that was really nice of him, given that I had my own barber. But I got the point. We were building relationship. And then there was my dad who asked a friend of his, fellow countryman, to build a new gate post on the front of the house. The first thing you're going to see as you approach the house needed to look good. So this friend built the gate post and it looked terrible. And my mum and the rest of us wondered why. Turns out that this friend had been a friend for life, an old school friend whose name was Cowboy. That should have given us a clue. But though the work was terrible, my father was repaying a debt. Apparently that same friend had rescued my dad when they were a lot younger. And my dad paid the ultimate sacrifice as a way of saying thank you. So sometimes when we engage each other, it's not because that's our only choice. It's a way of building a team. And then the second line says, I could pursue success on my own terms only. But what I need is to be part of a team. See, one of the reasons we wouldn't team build is competitiveness. Now, men are naturally competitive. For example, soldiers on the battlefield. That's where friendly fire can happen. A soldier who's so busy trying to be the best possible soldier can accidentally shoot his own fellow soldier. It's bad enough when that happens in wartime. It's terrible if it happens during a training session. Now, it's good to be competitive. Men are naturally competitive. And perhaps we can set up competitive situations which will build a team. For example, we could decide as partners, father and sons, to compete with who can bring in the most new customers for the family business in a week. So the competition is limited. The internal competition is limited to a period and a particular task. Or we might compete on who can do 100 press-ups in 5 minutes or 10 minutes for some of us. But competition between so-called partners that becomes destructive and allows the enemy to undermine the team effort doesn't make any sense whatsoever. And the enemy can come in various forms. Missed opportunities, excessive spending, whatever form the enemy can take, third-party interference, for example. The enemy will come in and destroy any team building effort if there is a opportunity to do so. That's what enemies do. spiritual enemies, economic enemies, financial enemies, family enemies. So if all we have is a facsimile of a team, then we have no team at all. What we have, fathers and sons, is so-called romantic family. Consider this. Got a story for you. Dad, you gonna help me cook? Nah, son, you sort yourself out. I'm not hungry. 1 hour later, when the house is filled with the aroma of a well-cooked meal and the appetites are on the rise, Dad says, "So what's for dinner, son?" And the son says, "Your share never showed up, actually. Busy, I think." So there you have it. Word for today. Thank you so much for sharing and liking and commenting and donating, and subscribers get the free MP3 Speakology spoken word house music premix download. Do it now. Do it today. Fatherhood for life.